Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Surprise Character. I'm sure that you've probably already seen it in the title potentially. Guess what? Now, the reason why we're not starting on the normal screen, this character has 11 CGs, which is basically 11 of those screens. Now, there's technically 12, but one of them is apparently the Kaboom screen, which doesn't technically count or something like that. I'm not sure. 3 romanceable partners, if I'm not mistaken. But long story short, this is a very anticipated character, and I'm sure that once you watch this, you will be excited as can be. Now, one thing before we start, I switched over from HDMI to DVI for my computer screens, because apparently DVI is better. 1280 by 720 isn't functioning right on my screen. Now, for you people, it's completely normal for whatever the reason. But it's not displaying right for me. So it's a little more widescreen for me than it is for you people. So don't be surprised if I'm going to be commenting about weird things akin to that because of it. So please bear that in mind. Now, apparently we wake up to an alarm clock. Now, who is the character? Oh my god, it's Aleanne! Ah! Of course, at this point, this person is still known as Matt. Oh my god! Oh, for a second I thought I said throwing up parties. I'm just like, how do you throw up a party? You can throw up barf, but I don't know how you can throw up a party. I mean, like, I read it correctly the first time, but then the second time I somehow screwed that up. Well, you gotta remember, some people are just flat out party animals no matter what you do. Okay, I never put 2 and 2 together that Aleanne goes to the same school as Yale. I never put 2 and 2 together about that for some reason. That's dumb of me. I knew about the college student thing, but somehow I never once put 2 and 2 together. Economics? What the fuck? Good lord. You're studying the economy. Ugh. Leave me out of it, that's all I have to say. Ugh. Just, ugh. Well, you gotta remember, a lot of these people aren't nearly as driven as people like yourself there, Matt. Now, keep in mind, for Matt, this is a completely normal thing. Just part of the procedure, really. Why are you swallowing them all at once? Take them one by one, for God's sake. Good lord. Ugh. Gender dysphoria. I understand more about Aleanne already, but gender dysphoria. The word dysphoria is not a word that I'm familiar with. I think it's just strange that you have to visit dozens. As in more than 12. I mean, my god, you'd think after the 4th one they'd be like, alright, we'll give you a shot here. For those who don't know, that's estrogen. I never knew it had a silent O in front of it. Why Why do you have 4 pillows on your bed if there's only 2 spots? I've never understood the concept of the throw pillow. Yes, it looks nice, but how are you supposed to sleep on it if you just throw it off the bed when you try to use it? It kind of defeats the point. Holy shit, it looks vastly different when I look over at the recording. Like I said, it's kind of distorted for me to where it's like a ultra wide screen, you know, so I got the black bars on the top and bottom of my screen. But for you people, it's completely normal. Holy shit, I might start watching the damn recording at this point. Good lord. I think that's what I'm gonna do, honestly. I do it half the time anyway. Oh. I'm gonna have to sort that out the next time I try to record this game. Even if it means plugging back in the HDMI cable. Oh. Oh, excuse me. It's hot in here, but I don't want to turn on the fan. Oh, Aleanne's in the dorms. A very smart decision, not gonna lie. I still can't figure out if he's wearing pants or not. I still can't figure out if that's pants or a skirt. I still can't figure that out. Ugh, you're not kidding. Ugh. Why don't you just put that in your wallet? What the fuck? The university is divided up into smaller universities? What the fuck? How the hell does that work? How can a college be made up of smaller colleges? How the fuck does that work? Oh, dormitory. You could have just said that, game. You could have just said it was a dormitory. Ugh. So I was right. She moved into the dorms. He did. Sorry, still technically a he. Oh. The hell is that rumbling noise? Is that my sister? I'm not sure. I wonder if Aleanne ever works for DNL later on. Oh my god, it's a leak! Oh my god, we found a leak! How the fuck do you pronounce that? Aurelian? Is that anywhere close? I think this is one of the romanceable characters? I'm not certain. Keep in mind, I do follow them on DeviantArt, so I do have a general concept. Apparently they lived in Canada, and I didn't know that until now. Apparently they just loved to record at 8 to 10 o'clock at night for some reason. Oh, he's from France. Chances are that's a French name then. Good to know. So, anybody who speaks French that watches this video, can you please point me in the right direction on how to pronounce the name? Whether it be a link to something that can pronounce it, or her trying to pronounce it directly. Well, to be fair, it is college. They're not exactly gonna go crazy on the food. They're like an airport. They don't go crazy on the food because they don't have to go crazy on the food. Because it's like a movie theater, really. You get shitty food for overexpensive prices, but you're not allowed to have outside food in, so unless you smuggle it in, you're not getting much. Aussie food? What the fuck? As in Australia? So this game is in Australia? Not the devs, the game itself. Excuse me, I had pizza for lunch. It's kinda gassy. So this game takes place in Australia? They don't strike me as a very progressive country. You'd think these two would have learned each other's schedule. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, and any typos by Aleanne, or however you pronounce that? Bear in mind, English is not his first language. So, if there are any grammatical typos or something, bear that in mind. That may or may not be intentional for, whoa. Angry much? My god, it's the same class that Yale was in, despite Yale going to science class. He must teach both. A scientist and a businessman. Ugh. Oh, there you go! There you go! What's up? He must teach both. I love how the game's just so self-aware about that. Potentially, but my guess is that it might be that they don't have anyone to hire, would be my guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, both are very strong possibilities, but the question is, which one is the real one? Well, keep in mind, you are presuming the fact, well, not fact, but the potential fact that they're doing that. Yeah, one problem though. If you don't earn the shiny piece of paper, then you're fucked. So you may get it to not earn it, and then you're fucked. Because they'll be like, oh, I thought you had a degree, and then, eee. So as long as you earn the degree, Mad Science 101, Mr. Anders, how to make stuff up. What the hell? Look at that, Mad Science 101. Look at that. Huh. My fresher year. That's funny. Holy shit, Canada has French language in it. How did that escape me? Huh. Canada has the French language in it. Okay, how did you show up in this class, for starters? And secondly, did you meet up in the same class that you're about to... Hey! Hey! What the fuck? What the fuck? Science, business, Well, I suppose statistics is both math and other things at the same time. Still kind of confused here. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Matt at this point. There's something going on right now. What the fuck? Oh, it is, believe me. I took an introduction to statistics class at my technical college, which is basically like a specialist kind of college. Believe me, the introduction was worse enough. I'd hate to see what a real statistics class is. Oh. For those who don't know, it's literally just looking at a spreadsheet and saying, do the math. That's about it. All the math your fancy computers do? Yeah. Doing that by hand. Just saying. Wait, how does he have a driver's license if he's from a different country? How does that work? And how does he have a car? On petrol. I think it's funny to hear it referred to as petrol instead of gasoline. Especially since it was invented in America, of all things. And yes, I am serious. So-and-so Rockefeller, the guy who sold kerosene and made Standard Oil and all that, you know. Gasoline was a byproduct of kerosene. So yeah. That created the internal combustion engine. Literally. Oh, FAFSA. In America, that's what we call it. FAFSA. Federal... something or other. Basically, if you don't fill that out, you can't get real scholarships. Basically, it's the government scholarship. Doesn't the dorm cover internet? That's definitely a college thing, unless you live off campus. And believe me, Mixology 101 necessary at Sunset Blend for a barista. Basically, she makes the coffee. And as you know, there is fish-flavored coffee. Don't ask. Don't ask. For people just starting out on this series and not, oh hey Ryan, and not one of my other series. Don't ask. They're very good at experimentation. It's like Fear Factor walked in one day and he's just like, hey, we're going to do a shoot here. And then they never left. Oh my god, only Ryan knows the secret recipe of the almighty nachos. For those who don't know, the almighty Dina Kitty, who we worship, worships the almighty nachos as her sacrifice. Just saying. To please the almighty Dina, we must give her the holy nachos that Ryan creates. He is the high priest of Dina, the mad scientist kitty. So if you see people doing weird crap, saying weird crap about Dina in the comments, now you know. It's because the people of this Let's Play somewhat, not the characters in the game, I might add, somewhat worship Dina as the best character in the game. I wonder if the cheese on the nachos is similar to pizza cheese, just in the way that when you try to peel it off, it sticks to itself all over the place. Why am I thinking about that of all times? Of all times, why now? That's probably the place. Well, it's convenient. You can find the mermaid people by the mermaid fountain. Isn't that just convenient? I wonder if Dina would buy that if the university ever tried to get rid of it. Huh. Oh, there's the kaboom. It still says placeholder. It's still... Oh my god, it's really quiet this time. Well, thank god. I think they still secretly watch my Let's Plays. The devs, I mean, they used to watch my Let's Plays. I think they still do. I think they saw my heart attack episode and was just like, okay, we need to reduce the volume just a tad. Because goddamn, that was loud and scared the living shit out of me because I just wasn't ready for it at the time. Oh. Oh, the coffee's gone. Oh, it is a skirt then. Look, it is... Why is she wearing a skirt of a samurai? What the fuck? Oh, I'm just like, why does she look so weird? Oh, it's because I had to look over at my recording to see them correctly. Wow, she looks very different when she's ultra widescreen. Dina looks more normal. What gender are you? Meet the almighty Dina before her transformation. The green one is Dina, by the way. The green-haired one. So if I ever say, like, the green one or the brown one, chances are I mean their hair color. Just a heads up. I should really make an FAQ. Things like, are you really that stupid? Possibly. A distinctive jiggle. Oh my god, there's the forbidden word. Not fort bitten. I'm not biting a fort. Why would I want to bite solid stone? Well, look at it this way. Shenron, the almighty dragon of the Dragon Balls, has granted your wish. Because he's a magic dragon from China. Well, she looks happy at least. Her clothes look a way more out of proportion. Well, actually part of that is because of my distorted screen, now that I look at it. And yet it is, Aleanne. And yet it is. Well, our magic green gas turned you into a girl. That's it. That's the short version. Oh boy. Un momento. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So it may have been downgrading the graphics accidentally, because I tend to zoom it down from 16:9 for recording sake down to 720p. It may have been reducing that to 1080x640. Oops. My bad. But don't worry. I fixed it. For now. Until I forget again. I might as well just record it in 16:9 and put it back down to 720 in the editor at this point. I think that's what I'm going to do. Not going to lie. Okay, I gotta turn on my fan. It's almost near the end of the episode anyway, but I gotta turn on my fan. It's getting way too hot in here. Oh my god. I hate my room. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to move out. Oh. Oh, that feels so much better. You might hear some more background noise. It does oscillate, by the way, so if you hear the noise go away and then come back again, that's why. Hours? It took you hours to walk outside and look for a girl that used to be a guy? What? What? We can pinch you if you don't believe us. Pinch, pinch, pinch. As far as we know, permanently. But we don't know for sure. God, I really need to get that distortion fixed on my end. God damn. That is fucking with me so much. I look over at Aleanne and I was like, she's not what she's supposed to look like. Then I look over at the recording and I was like, change your plans. She absolutely does. It just looks completely distorted on my screen. It's very annoying. Oh, it's already so much cooler in here. Thank effing God. Oh. Weird in a good way, Dina. Weird in a good way. Fist bump. Oh, no fist bump. Okay. And yet it is, Aleanne. And yet it is. I love how Dina's name spawned from the word Dana. Or is it Dana? Probably Dana, now that I think about it. Aleanne! Yay! No, it's not. Shut up. No, it's not, Dana. Don't ruin this for us. Okay. Sadly, this is where we're going to have to end the episode, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I don't expect this to be a cliffhanger. God, I gotta fix that stupid distortion. Oh! Why not a... Oh! Are those different? Nope, they're not different. Okay. So I'm just going to leave this here for now. Just to allow you guys to look at while I do my episodely rant. I was going to say daily rant, but it's not technically true if I release more than one video per day. Step 1. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all not only in the next episode for Aleanne, but also in every other series that I make. Naturally, I know you don't like most of the games, or me in particular. That is understandable. That's called life. But I hope that you find other things outside of this one thing that you do enjoy. So, if you would all be so kind, please, at the very least, if you do not follow me on Twitter, you don't have to follow me on Twitter, although it would be nice, don't get me wrong. At least look up what's been going on my channel, which will be on Twitter. As I'm sure you've noticed, my videos have been radio silent for a week because my internet provider is a piece of trash. Yeah. Internet cutting out at random, really slow speeds, and it was doing so well this last month or two. And then it decided to take a shit on itself. I don't know. But if push comes to shove, I'm going to have to start using my grandmother's internet, which isn't much better, honestly, but at least hers isn't running on a freaking wireless system that goes all the way to another town. I originally thought it was satellite, now I'm not so sure. Apparently it's just like a radio tower with a really big-ass antenna on our side. How the hell that works is beyond me. But nonetheless, like, if you notice anything weird going on with my channel, it will be on Twitter, because that is way easier to load than uploading a YouTube video. As you've noticed by the lack of a channel update video this past week. I'm hoping to get one out soon, just to explain the whole situation. Aleanne is naturally on the top of my priority list. Not pre-order list, what the hell. My priority list. So that means that recording the other videos will probably have to wait until next weekend, unfortunately. So I'm sorry for the 2-week hiatus in that respect. But like I said, it will be on Twitter. Oh, 2 love interests and 3 endings. And a ton of romance. There's also one of our routes based on an Indiegogo background. I just saw my Steam page thing there in the background, and I started to read it, of the game. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, good day. And good clicking.